and let the Scott Rod Racers know who won the burnout. All right, so looks like he just cleared the track. So up next, yes, well, Skinny Kid's back and with a vengeance, I bet, because he couldn't make the last pass he tried for, and DiStefano said, "We're going to do it again," and we just may break into the 200s. All right, so looks like they are going to try to get that 442 Oldsmobile set to go, but oh boy, don't see a lot of progress here yet. Funny Cars up next. All right, so hopefully they can get this car down the track. Oh boy, yeah, yep. It looks like they got some gremlins that they need to work out, and we're gonna have to wait and see if he comes back up. In the meantime, we got Funny Cars making their way right behind the Skinny Kid car. All right, so again, looking to have the car go back on the return road and bring up our next pair, which is the Funny Cars, Nostalgia Funny Cars. All right, so we're getting the Nostalgia Comp cars ready for elimination round one for Nostalgia Comp to the staging lanes. Lanes 1 and 2 for Nostalgia Comp elimination number 1 in Nostalgia Comp to lanes 1 and 2. Nostalgia Comp.
We're going to put Nostalgia Comp in 1 and 2. You got a couple lanes for the gassers? Yeah, I can probably make that work with the gassers at 5 p.m. All right, coming your way. Really, gassers.
All right, second call for Nostalgia Comp to 1 and 2. Great Lakes Gassers, you're up next in lanes 5 and 6. First round elimination for Great Lakes Gassers, lanes 5 and 6. All right, some double B funny cars. T-Rex, Rex Jordan in the left lane. Monty Stotes backing up that Corvette. The Stotes not getting her down there the first shot, so let's see if he's got it sorted out. Rex Jordan, Marty Stotes. T-Rex versus Urban Legend. All right, so let's see Stotes. I hope he's there you go. Got to let those butterflies open on that scoop, the hood scoop. Jordan ready to go. Stotes getting to the pre-stage, inching in. There he goes. He's up, and we're ready to fly. Oh, Stotes bouncing around a bit there. As Jordan 200 miles per hour. Woo! 679, 200 miles per hour, 799 for Marty at 135. The crew loves it, and we love it. Let's hear it for the crew. And the car. 200 mile an hour pass. Very sweet for T-Rex. All right, these crew, and I'm sure everyone knows they work hard, and it's just not coming to the track and doing it. There's a lot of prep and practice and testing. All right, it's the Fred Flintstone crew. That's what I call them because they kind of look like it. All right, Phil Landrum in the Camaro backing up here in the left lane. It's Tremors, and Tremor made a whale of a pass first time they were up. That's Kleinoffer backing the Firebird up. All right, couple of F bodies, couple of double B funny cars. Kleinoffer out of Illinois. Tremors. Firebird. Right lane. Alcohol and injected. Tremors on a shot. 211. 211 miles an hour. 652. Great pass there for Kleinoffer. Issues for the Landon car. And maybe issues to the point where they were dropping something on the track. All right, the Detroit Tiger, the Monza, the replica from back in the day. I said I was going to say that a lot, and I did, and I will. as that car backing up is driven by Tomosic. Uh, that car was a Pancho Redden, Tony Turney. That's Tomosic behind the wheel. Proc also helping out. There's Pancho Rendon's nephew guiding that vehicle right to the starting line. It's Tony Levy. Tony in the Datsun, the Raider. All right. Great side-by-side action problems for Levy. 223, whoo, 615, 223 miles per hour. I'm telling you what, these cars make it look easy. The crew makes it look easy. Congratulations, crew. Awesome. As we are going to have to do maybe a little track inspection. One thing that came out of the right lane was a perfect reaction time, but the vehicle had an issue. And folks, you got to give it to these crew members. All right, let's hear it for the Detroit Tiger and their crew. Man, I'll tell you what, that was a pass. And we might have saw a record. I'm not too sure, but we may have just seen a record passed by the Detroit Tiger.
Okay, Billy, we're gonna just double check this lane down here real quick, and if it's good, we're gonna go right into nostalgic comp in 1 and 2. Copy. They're ready.
So what does Johnny run? But
It was the right lane, Dave. Just so you know.
Some of the absolute earliest versions of dragsters is demonstrated here with the Dragmaster. Backing up in the left lane, Schneider with the Ford-powered T-bucket altered.
last time I said that.
So we're paying out no box to box.
right, Dragmaster off and running. Schneider, it looks like Schneider might just be able to catch him. Dan Schneider, 784. Breakout for Schneider.
Way to do with it. You've been doing it every time. Since
All right, so there are dial-ins on these vehicles. 8 flat for Carnes, as Carnes' best time during his qualifying was 8:01. So good choice with that 8 flat. Razzler 8:40 in the front engine dragster. So there will be a handicap head start. It'll go to the front engine dragster. So it's Eric Carnes trying to get by, not break out, not do any quicker than 8 flat. Can he do it? Oh, it was a breakout, but it was the dragster. He went 8:39 on an 8:40, broke out by 3 thou. Whoo! Man. All right, Schroeder 870 on the altered front engine dragster's quicker. Excuse me, 730 to dial for Wallen. 1.40 handicap head start. There he goes, and a red light start. Well, kind of an easy win there for Schroeder, as a red light over here in the left lane. Slayton in the front engine dragster. That's an 820 dial. Speed in the T-Bucket altered. Dials 880. Very quick cars and dragsters in this class. Nostalgia comp. Your T-Bucket altered gets to go first. No real advantage off the starting line for either racer. Although it looks like Slayton got by with an 831 win. Now over in the right lane with that front engine dragster, 750 the dial, 890 for the backing up altered, 890. 890 gives Sandusky over a second head start, almost a second and a half head start. Gotta love these front engine dragsters. Before they had these modern ones now with the rear engine and the canopies, this is what got it started. Sandusky goes first. Here comes Wreck now. Oh man, that dragster is making up track very quickly. Will he not break out? No, he got him. 770 the win for Wreck now. All right, now set to go. It's oops, they were on the board. Now they weren't. Here they are. Anthony Tompkins. Well, that Bantam altered dialed 1050, giving him a 2.102 second head start on Ted Manor. Bad Manners. Well, I guess you'd want to get away from Bad Manners, so he's got 2 seconds to do it before Manor hits the go pedal. Red light start for Manor. Oh boy. Tompkins your winner. And Red Path backing up the altered. That is an 8-second altered, and that's quicker than the front engine dragster of Cribs. 930 the dial over in the right. Huge tires on Red Path's machine here in the left. Dragster leaves first. Oh boy. Not the start that he wanted here in Red Path. So your win is Cribs, 942 in the dragster. Graustein doing a cross the line burnout right now. Graustein in the Varsity Ford lane. The Topolino over in the right. Chad Cam. Topo. 8 seconds for the T-Bucket in the left. 970 for the Topolino. The little mouse over in the right goes first. All right, the chase is on, and it's Graustein trying to track down that little Topolino of Cam. Can he do it? No, Cam holds him off. 975, 138. All right, a pair of Bantams set to duke it out. Griffin and Gehrig. It'll be, well, not much of a head start here. Griffin, a 3/10 of a head start. That's a .30 handicap head start. Not much. It may end up look like a heads up start here. All right, so looks like issues here for Jamison Griffin. Looks like he's trying to get that started in the left. In the meantime, pretty easy win for Kurt. All right, Great Lakes Stock and Super Stock to lanes 1 and 2. First round elimination. Great Lakes Stock and Super Stock lanes 1 and 2. 1 and 2 for Stock and Super Stock. All right, so here we go. As we are in the Great Lakes Gassers, they also have dial-ins. Their dial-ins are whole numbers, either a 9 flat, say for instance, or a 950, a 10, a 1050. That's where they have to do their dial-ins in, and they can't go any faster than what their dial-in is.
Are you serious?
Well, Sweeney got out, and tell you what, he's way ahead. So if he breaks out, he won. Oh, he didn't break out. 10:57, Sweeney taking the win. All right, Jeff Davison, Cool Junk. That Falcon is dialed 11 seconds, 11:50 for the 56 Chevrolet. So separation was just a half a second. They're side by side at half track. Cool Junk might edge him out. He does. Jeff Davis, 11:15, good for the win. All right, second call for our stock, super stock lanes 1 and 2. The Great Lakes stock and super stock lanes 1 and 2. Neil Weber and Larry Krebs. Krebs the 14 seconds, so that Falcon's going to be getting very small before the 950 Weber can hit the go pedal. Oh boy. Neil Weber, can he do it? Can he pull it off? You got to be looking for Krebs. Breaks out. Win Neil Weber. Whoa, baby. Oh. All right, our stick shift class to the staging lanes for elimination round 1. Stick shift lanes 1 and 2. 1 and 2 for stick shift 1 and 2. Round 1 of elimination. Stick shift 1 and 2. 1 and 2. All right, the matchup here should be a good one. Lunsford and the Falcon time, frozen in time, 11 seconds, 10:50, Wayne Stein. Red light for Lunsford, and the Haymaker takes the win. All right, so we are looking for Nostalgia Bike. Nostalgia Bikes to the staging lanes. Some of the bikes are up there, but we want to make sure that all the Nostalgia Bikes make it up for round 1 of elimination. So we're making that call for Nostalgia Bike. Nostalgia Bike. All right, Bill Keckney, 11 flat. That's over in the right. Chevrolet of Matt Potting, 12:50. So left lane gets a 2.5 handicap head start. Red light start over in the right, and a will for Potting. Win for Potting. All right, an Opel versus a Studebaker. Don't get any better than that. 1962 Studebaker Lark over in the right, Opal in the left. All right, breakout for long break, and the other long break wins. Randy, 10-17 win for Randy long break. All right, the Ford leaves first. Here comes the Chevrolet. Hoke in the right, Conti in the left. And looks like it will be Conti. 10-61 win for Don. All right, so the Henry J versus the 1948 Austin. Kentucky Headhunter, Mike Kluchinski, and Cody Balcom over in the right. Gary Balcom. It's a Balcom win, breakout Kluchinski. All right, Chris Krebs, 1150, and Trent Kieran in the Chevrolet over in the right. So the Mercury goes first by a second and a half. All right, Kieran exercising patience, gets out green and is on a track down of the Mercury. Breakout Mercury win, Kieran with a 10:33 in the Chevrolet over in the right. All right, here he comes, Wally Peterson. That is awesome, Wally Peterson. There's hardly any adjectives to describe what Wally Peterson likes to do. Mostly put on a show, as I think Ducklow knows over here in the left lane that he's just going to sit and watch the show himself. So the Dodge Dart watching the altered wheelbase. Oh, Peterson. And that's what he do. So here he comes back. We just don't know what he's going to do. He's unpredictable. And how functional are those wheelie bars underneath that car? Hopefully Ducklow's okay as far as the vehicle goes, because he's got to back up a little. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Ducklow might be not taking a pass here. So, all right, right lane only, and it's Wally Peterson. Ducklow issues. All right, rather sedate pass by Peterson, 10:26. All right, Voodoo Dart and the Budget Bender set to do battle as we continue on with the Great Lakes Gassers. The Mercury piloted by A.J. Smithling and the Budget Bender, and Andy Smith in the Voodoo Dart. Looks like a little hesitation from Voodoo. It might just cost him. Let's see if the Budget Bender can make it without breaking out. And he did. 11:65 for Smithling and the win. And here we go with Johnny Rotten. And Travis Morris in the pickup. That is one bad pickup. Man, I would not call that truck loud and ugly. Maybe loud. Ugly is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. I love this starting line 101 over in the right lane with Johnny Rotten. That's a 9-second Rotten Orange. And the pickup is on the run. Will it be a Rotten win? Yes, it will. Johnny Rotten, 9:21. As the pickup was awesome, though. All right, the 54 Bel Air is set to go against Brent Mars in the Chevy 2. The quicker cars over in the right, 1250, 13 flat for the Mars machine. All right, 53 Bel Air out of Indiana. That is a 950 dial in the left. Cromwell 10 flat. That's the dial on Always Broken. .41 Willys gets the handicap head start, but not by much. Always Broken and Wild Thing. All right, some pretty quick gassers here. Cromwell breaks out a 963 win for Reimer in the 53 Bel Air. .40 Chevy Coupe up against the Willys. Tomosic 10 flat. So Alan McMurray did a little bit quicker by a half a second. There goes Tomosic. Here comes McMurray. Well, these two behemoths are side by side at the stripe. Breakout McMurray win. Tim Tomosic 10.06 at 132. All right, the 57, Luke Waldron gets a handicap 1 second head start in that 57 over Dave Tomosic in the Willys, which dialed 10 flat. Oh, what a lead by Tomosic. Hard to believe you can lift the front end up on these big babies. Maybe issue for Waldron. And Tomosic plays it safe, goes 10.22 and gets the win.
Are we doing the bikes next? Chris, doing the bikes next. I would say that shadow was pulling out.
It looks like Kuzno might have drew a broke single. I'm not quite sure. He is taking a single in pure attitude. Kuzno down a 10.50. Will he keep his foot in it? 10.47 at 125.
I said that was them pulling out. I meant coming out. No, I meant.
All right, the 55 also taking a single here, Doug Linden.
Open the door. I can see the truck too.
Up next, it's our Nostalgia Bikes. All right, so again, here we go with the nostalgia bikes. Magnuson is a 1240 dial in the left. Wayne Skinner 1370. Magnuson on the Kawasaki. And the Triumph over in the right lane. It sounds like they both throttled back before the finish line. It'll be Magnuson the win, and one of the bikes moving kind of slow in the right lane. Levi Phillips, Triumph, as Phillips is pulling up in the left with a 1310 dial. Kevin Corder, 14 flat. And let's see if it's going to be Phillips. Yep, Phillips 1298. Aaron Thomas is on the Triumph with a 1520 dial. He's got a better than a 4-second head start over Benvenuto with an 1110 over in the right. Benvenuto on the Kawasaki, and here he goes. A lot of track to make up. Thomas probably looking over his shoulder, wondering Benvenuto. Oh, Thomas, give it to him. 15-19. Saki making a single pass. That bike dialed 1750. All right, folks, it's the high winding stick shifters coming up next. All right, Camaro versus Mustang, Downings and Bailey, or Drowners. So margin of separation 0.16. All right, one racer's got a little bit more of an advantage off the starting line. Let's see if it pays off for him. Ooh, no, did not. Bailey taking the win. He did not have the greatest reaction time, but he still got the win with a 10:29 Bailey. Gary McKenzie 10:12. Well, the separation here 0.07. It is going to appear like a heads-up start with the Camaro and the big Ford Galaxy. Paul McCurr 10:05 in checkmate. McCurr, your winner, 10:20 with a 5. All right, Carpenter and Roy stick shifting it through the quarter mile with a Gary Roy win, and we're going to make a call now for the Nitro Dragster and Nitro Funny Car. Back to the staging lanes for Nitro Dragster, Nitro Funny Car. Zaskowski 990 in the Mustang, the Falcon in the left, Todd Howman 1120. Seconds 995 Camaro. Guys, make it look easy. Going through the gears at the finish, it is the Chevy 2 over in the right with a 1078. So we are gonna hope for the best here. Skinny Kids making another attempt. They are relentless, and they want to make sure that they get a chance to show everybody what this car can do. DeStefano pilots this machine. Woo, man. Tell you what, when that thing gets out of shape, you got no other choice to lift, and he did. He had a 937.60. Still ends up going 496. And folks, don't forget, we do have some of the pro shows still left to go, as we're going to do a little track prep. It shouldn't take very long. You're going to see nitro dragsters, nitro funny cars, alcohol funny cars. We did see the Detroit Tiger up here, and man, he blew the doors off of his. That had to be one of his best runs, if not his best run, at 223 in the Detroit Tiger. Also, the AA gas cars are coming up. So pro show still to happen right after we do a little track prep. However, if you want to walk around and check out some of the vehicles in the pits, also go to the pro shop. Make sure you go home with one of the new Milan Dragway hoodies or t-shirts or hats. Stop over at the water box. If you haven't, even if you have, go on in again. It's really a very nice addition to the Milan Dragway with the addition of the water box, which is like a bar, a little mini grill type. We got beverages in there, limited food to be had over at the water box, and that's up here on the pit side on the first floor of the VIP tower near the starting line. Our Dragway Grill is open. Great food to be had over there, food and beverages at the Dragway Grill. Vendors on the property. Enjoy a little walk before the pro show starts up.
Of course, she ain't telling us to come.
And don't forget, hang on to your ticket. Today's ticket's good for $5 off on the admission to next Saturday's GM Performance Show. So take advantage of that also. A lot of GM machines.
I'm gonna say, come down here and grab.
So again, hang on to your tickets. Take advantage. $5 off on admission next Saturday. In the lanes are making their way up Nitro Dragster, Nitro Funny Cars, Alcohol Funny Cars, and Double A Gas. So again, Pro Show about ready to happen once this track is finished prep. All right, folks, here we go. We got some pro show coming your way. If you haven't made your way to the stands or somewhere where you can see the track, time to do it right now. Time for the heavy breathers. Oh, yeah. Your Scotch Rods Double A gas phenomenon. Oh, he tried everything he could to do a half-track burnout. And that is a Kasicki Ed. As Ed and the 33 Willies just baking the balonies all the way down almost half-track. That 33 Willies facing another 33 Willies. And that is Hal Canode. Pair of 33 Willies ready to duke it out. Canodister over in the right, Phenomenon in the left. .565 107 for the Canodester and a 570 120, and the wheels would not come down on the Phenomenon. All right, Lil. God, just love these burnouts. A couple of Anglias, 1949, Thumper and Lil Hyper. Rich Miller and Thumper. Zemanek, Mike, and Lil Hyper. How about Lot Hyper, maybe? Tell these guys love their job. Pretty much side by side with a 575 over in the right and the win in the left with a 574 124. All right, let's see if Ellen's tribute can. Yes, he can. I couldn't even finish what I was going to say, and he starts doing a burnout, and it got more smoky the more he got down the track. Ellen's tribute, 1967 Nova, Al Lynch behind the wheel. And the Violator. Is that legal? Ray Kasecki, 33 Willies, Violator out of Mantua, Ohio. Irwin, Pennsylvania for Ellen's tribute. Ellen's tribute, Al Lynch, the young 76-year-old Al Lynch, racing for 60 years, and I think he's put every bit of his knowledge into these burnouts, if anything. All right, so the Violator getting another little burnout. It's Al Lynch, Ellen's tribute, Ray Kasecki, Violator. .562 Violator win at 123, .599 for Lynch at 117. All right, Scott's rods in the Corvette. That is the Cosmic Ray over in the right. Well, you almost get the impression that the throttle's stuck, but it's not. That is a foot on the gas pedal that really doesn't want to lift. Nick Kadori, Jinxed, 41 Willies. Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania, backing up in the left. Scott's rods out of Monroeville, Ohio. Cosmic Ray, that's a 63 Corvette. Woo! .41 Willys pulling up to the starting line next to the vet. Scott's Rod 563, Scott's Rod 123, win 613 for Jinxed. More to come with our pro show. All right, here we go with, oh, God, you got to get that fired up, Steve. Oh, man. That car just laid down a awesome pass earlier. Hopefully they can get it fired back up. Again, Pancho Reardon and Tom Prock, that Detroit Tiger Monza, as that car was in the AHRA in 1978, ran in the Winter Nationals. All right, sounds like they got it going. All right, Tomosic, I'm telling you what, after that last pass, they want to improve. This is the weather for it. Laid down a 223 mile an hour pass earlier. All right, here we go with the crew anticipating the Tomosic behind the wheel to, oh, and he's going to go up against Rex, T-Rex. That is Rex Jordan. These two have faced off many a time. Again, Gratiot Auto Supply, that has to ring a bell for some of the, dare I say, old timers, as Gratiot Auto Supply was one of the only hot rod supply stores in the local area around here. Rex Jordan pulling up the Camaro. Tomosic waiting patiently. Double B Funny Cars, formerly a Nitro car. Tomosic straight as an arrow. All right, we are going to make the call for no box. Our no box lanes 3 and 4. No box lanes 3 and 4. All right, the Detroit Tiger and crew making their way back. So when I call no box, we are asking our racers from now on this evening to have at least one tail light on. We have our track lights on, and that is your sign to have at least one tail light on. Anybody that's going to be going down to 1320, one tail light on, please. All right, we got some heavy breathers again. All right, the Irish car bomb. And the Camaro of Tim Cullinan. All right, folks. Mad Max over in the right versus the Irish car bomb. Nitro funny cars coming your way. Oh, baby. 602 181 gets to win the Mad Max over the car bomb. 602 194. Wow. That was an eye opener. Folks, you got to let the crew hear it again. As everybody, we appreciate what you guys do. I mean, it only takes seconds on the track, but it takes a lot of work to get those seconds down the track nice and clean and loud. Irish car bomb and Mad Max. So no box are in the lane should have dial-ins on the left-hand side of your vehicle, at least on the driver's side. So if you need a marker, make sure you see a Milan official. We like to have those dial-ins nice and clear and bright and plain so we can see them up here on the second floor of the timing tower. All right. Bullock, Dave Bullock in the Nitro dragster, front engine dragster, Chevy Power, out of Parma, Ohio. Crackling, backing her up. This might be a 2007 front engine dragster, but that is a wonderful replica of the dragsters from the at least the 50s, 60s, and 70s before they went to rear engine. Taking her through quarter mile, 215 miles per hour, 654. Great pass. Woo! All right, crew, very happy with that pass. Folks, thanks. Appreciate it. Great job, crew. Front engine dragsters, just the way they were, and we love it. All right, Paul Miller. He's got the 23T bucket. Another unpredictable vehicle. Huge tires on the back, nitromethane. And anybody's guess if this thing will go straight. All right, gotta love it. Oh, Miller, 633, 169. Clicked it off a little bit early. That thing was flying. All right, give it up to the Miller crew. Thank you, Millers. The Millers. What I call them. All right, some maintenance going on at the finish line here. So we are going to take care of that as soon as possible. And then we should be getting into our bracket portion of the event with our no box class. Again, we need at least one taillight on all race vehicles. If you're going to make another pass on the track, please get a taillight on. All right, so if you go out first round in our box and no box, buybacks are $20. Take care of that up here on the second floor of the timing tower for buybacks. Again, taking care of a little maintenance at the finish line. All right, appreciate your patience, everyone, as we did have to do a little repair work. Sometimes the big fast cars inadvertently can cause a little, not necessarily damage, but the need for repair. All right, it is our no box class. We got dial-ins. We're going 8th mile. It'll be Mario Orlando waiting just a little bit. Villeneuve in the Plymouth is getting the handicap head start. How about .04 handicap head start on the fastback Mustang of Sweeney? This will look like a virtual heads-up start. All right, no real advantage here off the starting line. At the finish, Sweeney 690, your winner at 101 miles per hour. Margin of victory, .008 for Sweeney. All right, Andy Urban. Oh boy, the separation here, the blink of an eye, maybe less than a blink of an eye. Fabian and Urban, different 1/100th. .631 win for Urban. .611 to dial for Sears, and Paulson in that Pontiac got to leave first. Your winner is Paulson, 643 over Sears. All right. Red light for the Barracuda. Win for John Stalton. All right, Mark Kobeck is 638. The quicker cars over in the right with the 571. Bob Peeney in the Let It All Hang Out Camaro. Kobeck goes first, left lane. Peeney trying to make up track, couldn't do it. Kobeck holds him off, 645 for the win. Mark Kobeck. Scott Kobeck, 716 in the Chevelle. Pickler, 631 Camaro. That's quicker, and it's in the right lane. All right, it's Pickler doing the catching up. Couldn't do it. Scott Kobeck, 720 and the win. Adams, Brittany dials a 631 in the Camaro. The ragtop Mustang Boucher 595 in the left. Brittany Adams, 635, had a 002 light and takes the win. It is Lizzie Martell, left lane with a 601 dial. Brent DeVroy, 680 in the Plymouth. red light, the Roy Win Lizzie Martell. Robbie Ballard, his Mustang 622. Cavisto in the Hemi Hunter. The altered dial 642. First call for our box class. Box to lanes 1 and 2. First call for box. Box class to lanes 1 and 2. Box. First round of elimination for box. First call for our box racers. Box. It's Rick Bike. 559, taking on the Professor, Rob Epler with a 601. So the Mopar, little bit of a head start. It's a Rick Bike 559 dead on dial win. Scott Wills is a 625 Mopar, the Ford of Kevin Young, 895. Red light start for Young, win for the Mopar, Scott Willis. All right, second call for box to the lanes. First round elimination in our box class. Box.
The faster car doesn't have an advantage, you know, because if the slower car goes red and they see that, they can, like I said, they can just not hit the tree. They can just take an easy time down, you know, because they know they already won. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Dale Davis, 671. The Pontiac's quicker than the Oldsmobiles, 695 in the left. Almost identical reaction times to the stripe. Give it to Davis. 674 at 99 miles per hour. Margin of victory, .004. Martin Muzzillo, 712 in the Mr. Good wedge. The Dodge is in the left lane. David Remus, the Comet, 738. Mazzillo breakout win, David Remus. Camaros, two of them, Jim Martin and Daryl Saravino. Martin in the left. Goes first. Jim Martin to win 656. All right, pair of Marabous, Gary Todd and Ken Getter. Separation .09, 9/100 separating these two Chevrolets. Pretty huge separation with the reaction times. Let's see how Todd hit. Todd breaks out. Oh man, Gary Todd, I thought he had it, and again, Ken Getter got the win. 679. So we're looking for box to the staging lanes. Box. Hudnut trying to hold off the Pontiac, and does. Jim Hudnut 683 and the Henry J win. Right, Shawberry, Larry in the Mopar, 631. It'll be Warner going first, 682 in the shoebox, right lane, by a half a second. Shrewberry 009, 635, taking the win. Nice light, 009. Yeah, buybacks are available up here at the second floor of the timing tower. It's just $20 to get back in it if you go out first round. All right, Fred Raymond, a 924 dial in the Corvette. That Corvette gets a handicap head start on the McKinney Plymouth. McKinney dial 738 in the left. Corvette leaves first. Here comes McKinney. Win Tony McKinney, 747. Camaro of Ernest Sawyer the third is 779 Camaro. 750 for the Plymouth, Plymouth in the right lane. Sawyer gets to go first, just by a 2.9 handicap head start in the left. Oh, red light over in the right. Win Ernest Sawyer the third. Doug Houston matches up with Tony Martinez. Martinez in the high-flying Camaro 585. The Baccaruda goes first, dialed a 693, so just over a second handicap head start in the right lane. Well, Tony Martinez should know what to do and doesn't break out. Wins 6-16 win for Tony Martinez. All right, Kirby McLennan's got that Chevrolet 670 Mustang of Kish 807. Whoa, breakout for Kish and McLennan 678, your winner. All right, the quicker cars over in the left lane. 617. Chevelle 670 over in the Team Z Motorsports lane. On the binders, and for good reason, didn't want to break out your left lane. 6:30 win for the Plymouth.
What's it supposed to be?
All right, a couple big B-body Mopars up next. Joe Jacob and Doug Wright.
I can't read it when they do it that way. There. How much is it for mine now? $20. Yep. Just sign name and fill out the card number.
We're only looking at a 2200 handicap head start. That goes to the right lane. Jacob. Wright will track him down, or try to. Picture perfect lead for both. It's a right win, 572 over Jacob.
Sonny, good luck.
All right, the Corvette will watch the Mustang leave first here. Mustang, your winner, 743 at 90 miles an hour over the vet. All right, Putnam brings that Camaro up into the left lane, 571. Villeneuve, 605 in the chocolate Corvette.
Open the door, Tom. Maybe Wendy, they have out next time around. Tom, he has it in his car. If he has it, Tom, put it on.
Is it gone because of the battery? No, it's not.
All right, Corvette goes first, not by much. Corvette 608, give it to the Villeneuve machine. Had the better reaction time and got the win over Putnam. All right, so Duster, Camaro, red light for the right lane. The Chevrolet, the Plymouth gets the win. Team Z Motorsports lane, the wagon dials 6 flat. 640 goes first. That's Zuper in the Nova, left lane. Side by side at the stripe, it is the wagon, 601. All right, Pontiac and Ford, Colburn and Carroll, excuse me, Cadell. It is Cardell in the Mustang 740 with a 9, your winner.
Hey, Chris, do you have a 10?
Jason, let's see who's up next. Bailey in the Camaro, Durbin in the Anglia. Bailey trying to track down the Ford Anglia, and did. 654 after the breakout from Durbin, the win, Bailey. Al Fernandez in the Corvette 520. That is one quick Corvette. 542, not too shabby either for Chad Patterson in the Camaro. Should be a good one and a quick one here. Red light from the vet, win Patterson. Oh man, Fernandez 516, but he red lit. Pressy in the Mopar. He'll be up against the fastback Mustang. Lenhart 690. Pressy 641 in the right.
People just wait until you see it on there. If you don't see that, tell them, hey, hey, stop. I need it on the board. That's that's the best way to go about it. That way you know for sure that you got the prep down.
All right.
You can get back in though.
I know I can get back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'll be
I'll
right.
be back with some money for you.
All right, almost identical reaction times. At the stripe, it is Lenhart 694 over Pressy. All right, Bellows 661 and Roy Hacker Jr. 7 flat with the Fairlane over in the right lane. So Ford versus Ford, Mustang versus Fairlane, with the Fairlane going first. Maybe issues for the Fairlane. Let's see how Bello works it. He wins 671.
Keith, you got a copy? I do. All right, so you want to get a trophy roll it?
How do you know? I don't, my brother's got a horse farm out there, right?
Coming your way?
Right equestrian club.
All right, attention in the pits. First call for trophy to lanes 3 and 4. Trophy. Our trophy class to lanes 3 and 4. Trophy. Mustang Gleese and a red light Corvette win. Morand in the Mustang. 001 light runs a 735. Great reaction time over here in the left.
That's why I know you do the neighborhood there, so.
The right equestrian?
Right equestrian.
I will look that up.
So you know where Grand River goes, you know that
Right.
big Woodland Medical Center? It's east
Yeah.
of that. And there's CNC
Okay.
Sports where they sell the motorcycles and snowmobiles and all that stuff. I've never seen that place. They got all that stuff out front, like
I think if I, yeah, this one,
It's-
I'll be across the street from
Woodland, yeah,
from
opposite.
Woodland, okay.
But if you go down that road next to that place, that's where this horse farm is.
Pontiac of Brian Krotz 689 goes in front of the big Mopar Burkhardt with a 650. Krotz might have had issues. Let's see how this shakes out for the left lane. You got it. 652. Good job by taking and not breaking out.
So really slow my time down. And so I didn't, what do you call it?
Second call for our trophy class. 5 and 6. Lanes 5 and 6 for trophy.
Front of lane 3 is going to be your potential for
You're gonna
spot.
have to talk to the guys on the other side, so. Are you looking for a buyback? Sir?
Yes.
Okay, you come over here, and you go over there to the window. Hey, Chris, you need to talk to this gentleman right here.
How you doing? Hey, you again, huh? How you doing?
Pretty good. Listen, I got so excited I forgot to shut off my lights on the front. It's not aerodynamic with the muffler.
Okay.
So it cut my ET down to 944,
Yeah.
which I should have been about a 920 error.
Okay.
Because this morning in the hot, I went 937.
Oh, okay.
So
So go
I
pick up a little bit, yeah.
I didn't break out. I screwed all up because I left the lights up and it kills me.
Ah, yeah.
still get a buyback.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you can buy back in. You will see her. You write your name down, put your car number, give her $20, and you can buy back in.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, you're welcome.
He said, yeah, okay. Woo-hoo.
Okay, so all I need is your name.
I thought he wanted his money
197.
back because he was slow item.
Something.
Oh, yeah, we
All right, don't forget if you go off first round in box or no box, buybacks are available. Second floor of the timing tower.
Raymond,
He gave me a hard time all weekend. I told him, don't come back.
Okay, let's play it up.
That's not what I do.
No, that's it. Yeah. When they call up the class, you just come up.
I got one before they call.
When they call no box, you just come right up.
Okay, what are you doing right now? No box?
It is, but it's only the first round.
Okay, so
No box, box, trophy, and
It's gonna be over. We're gonna run a whole bunch of other things.
So
and then they'll call
I
you
got
back.
Facebook because we had, you know, when I went to truck stop, I used it to look up the trucks, just to get an idea.
Yeah, we got
There's
other
some weird
classes to
stuff
run.
on there, so.
no box
And
is
so
coming
that,
in,
okay,
that's
so I
all
didn't use much of it.
It'll
This
come again.
now,
Now the other classes to run.
now it's like 6 off.
Okay, Lawler is a 667 over in the right.
You can listen on the radio, or you can listen on the speaker. We'll call her no box. Yeah, if you wanna come up with the no box, save this space for Facebook. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Back that left lane out. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
We've been pretty fortunate that we have a lot of people
Bump it
that
back
look
over.
at us, so that's good.
Bump it back over and disqualify.
You can't please everybody all the time. I don't care who you are and what business you're in. You can't.
Do something like this because it's so emotional.
All right, so this will be a broke single here for David Wilcox.
Yeah, I didn't like my interview. I didn't go watch that. I want to do it again.
Yeah, just talk to the person behind.
Back and forward.
We'll give you a buyback.
Yeah, it was like 20 bucks to get it. I got a rise out of it. I don't $20 you get another interview.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got a
just
rise
put your
out of it.
name down there.
I was waiting. Tell him a second.
Broke single, Wilcox, so easy win, 752.
Battery's gone. Weird charge.
No. Let's look for the sexy jeans.
There you go.
Keith, let me know when you get an open lane, and we'll get comp rolling. Alright, the only problem is we're gonna have to wait till 1 is open, unless we file them in behind them, because they will technically complain if they are not at 1 and 2. Yeah, copy that. There's 9 of them, so it shouldn't be too bad of a problem. Yeah, if there's only 9 of them, we should be able to fill them in behind, box. Okay, well, we'll get them rolling then. Alright. So Billy, just so you know, in lanes 1 and 2, after all the door cars, they're gonna have the nostalgia comp like front engine dragsters. Once you get to that, that's the end of the box.
All right, Nostalgia Comp, second round of elimination to lanes 1 and 2 for Nostalgia Comp. Nostalgia Comp, lanes 1 and 2 for round 2 of eliminations.
That's what we should probably try to see if we can't find them. Yeah, it's just getting. Do what? As long as you can see like his car.
right, touching up that right lane. All right, Glenn Vilmont and TJ Martinez set to do battle. It'll be the left lane, 825, getting that handicap head start. Almost 3 seconds ahead of Martinez. So Martinez going to have to exercise patience. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. But it pays off. Red light over here in the left. And TJ Martinez, your winner. Okay, so this will wrap up No Box with the Plymouth out of Jake's Racing Automotive. Gotta love those big Mopars when they take off. A lot of power, 579, 118. So that did wrap up round one with our no box. Getting ready for our box class. Should have trophy in the lanes, and we're going to see if Skinny Kid can do it. Okay, several attempts to get this baby down the track. Let's see what happens here. That was a missile. 203 miles per hour, a 371 pass, 948 off the 60. That was a missile.
4 miles an hour.
Woo! Gary Cash is in that Pontiac GTO, right lane. and a 668 dial. 571 Tim Irwin. So Irwin watches the Pontiac go first. Almost identical reaction times on the binders is Irwin, and he wins 574. A win for Mark Roberts in the Mercury, courtesy of the red light over in the left lane. All right, Hashbarger over in the right lane, 551, and a 502 for Smith in the Camaro left lane. Just under a half-second head start over in the right lane for Hashbarger. Smith on the chase, and that Camaro is moving out. Smith got him. 511 win for Dave Smith. Lisa Hinton at 668. It's quicker than the 699 from Benedetti. Anthony is in the left lane and gets to go first in the Chevelle over the Pontiac Firebird. Red light from Lisa Hinton, win Anthony Benedetti. Benedetti 005 and goes on his number with a 2. It is Nick Serra with a 5-second dial. That Camaro's very quick. Glenn Marion, 565 in the pickup. Ooh, Nick Serra, 504 and the win. Wade Hyslop is 689, leaves first. in front of Ray Cull. That Camaro dialed 546 on the left. Great Lakes Gassers to lanes 5 and 6. Gassers, lanes 5 and 6. Ooh, can Cole make up that ground? No, Wayne Hyslop, 692, got the win. All right, Mitchell Hinton just gets a 10th of a second head start on Cavisto in the altered. 633 in the left, 643 in the right. Mitchell Hinton on the brakes and the win, 585 win Mitchell Hinton. All right, Eccles in the Monte Carlo is dialed a 698. Tony McKinney goes first, 742 in the left. McKinney holds him off, 742, and your winner, Tony McKinney. Right. 598 the dial for the AMC car. Jim Dahl, Chevrolet, 618 over in the right. Oh, Jim Dahl rolls the beams, which means he went and red lit. Win 592 for McLennan. All right, so gassers should be in the lanes. All right, the call wagon dials 646. Separation .08 with Jim Martin. Martin the win, 5:57, had the better reaction time. Good Lord, 461 at 154. Almost a one flat 60. All right, Barracuda out and running, and the 55's gonna try to have to catch up, and that is gonna be difficult. This is a lot of track to make up for David Wilcox. Oh, double breakout. Your win goes to the Barracuda, 14-19 over in the left as he broke out the lease. All right, Fairmont of Kevin Young, 14-15. Oh, boy. 14-50. And his opponent, Gilbert, 8:30. Almost a 6-second wait for the Camaro, and that thing is going to fly. And he's going to have to fly to catch Young, and he might not do it till he gets to the stripe. No, Young holds him off, 14-27. Young had the better reaction time, and that could have sealed the deal right there. All right, 10:36 for John Miller, left lane. GT over in the right, 11 flat. Breakout over in the right, John Miller, your winner with a 10:38. All right, a pair of El Caminos duking it out. And the side by side, give it to the left lane as the right one breaks out. 13:15 over in the right, or left, that is. All right, the Mercury is 1575. Over in the right lane, 1254. So quite a wait there for the right lane. Well, he did good waiting. Didn't go red. But he didn't have a reaction time you want to write home about. And it is the left lane, 1590 with a 7.